Hello children, this is Mr. Ahimfu here once again, and you are welcome to another interesting lesson on grammar. Today we are going to be looking at the use of the articles an and the. So before we conclude this lesson, you are expected to be able to use an and the correctly. Hello children, in our lesson today, we are going to come across a couple of keywords. Let's look at them into details and try to understand them before we move on. The first keyword that we are going to have is indefinite. And what does it mean? It means not specific. It means you are not specific about something that you are talking about. For example, if I say, bring me a book, you can go and bring me any book at all because I was not specific. Very good. Let's look at the second one, which is definite. It means to be specific. I can tell you to go and bring me the blue bag. You just go inside and pick the blue bag for me because I was what? Specific. Good. And the last one is articles. And what are articles? We looked at this keyword in our previous lesson, if you can remember. And then we said we said they are a group of words that are used to refer to or point at nouns. Children, in our immediate past lesson on grammar, we looked at articles, and then specifically we looked at the use of the article a. So let's have a quick revision on that before we move on for what we have for today. So what did we say articles are? We even discussed it in our keyword today. Very good. We said that articles are a group of words in English that are used to refer to or point at nouns. Very good. And then in our previous lesson, we also said that we have 3 examples of these articles. And then we said they are an, and then the last one is the. And then we said that these articles have been grouped into 2. We have what we call the indefinite, and then the indefinites are the and then the an. They are what we call the indefinite, and then the last one, which is the, is what we call the definite. And then if you remember, we also said that whenever we use the article a or an, it means we are referring to one thing. So when we say a book, it means one book. When we say a bicycle, one bicycle. An orange, one orange. We looked into the use of the article a into details, and then we said that we use it to refer to nouns that begin with what? Consonant. Very good. Today, our attention is going to be on the use of the article an and then the use of the article the. Alright, so we are back to our main lesson for today. We are going to first of all look at how we can use an. But before we can do that, there's the need for us to remind ourselves of our vowels because it's very important here. So let's look at our vowels again. And then they are A as in A, E as in E, I as in I, O as in O, and then the last one is U as in A. Alright, we have some words on the board here that I would like us to read together. Let's read them. An apple, an orange, an egg. Let's look at these 3 words critically. What similarities can we draw from them? Just look at the letters that begin them. We realize that all of them are what? Are vowels, or all the letters that begin these 3 words belong to the category of what? Vowels. So it explains the rule that whenever a noun begins with a vowel letter, we use the article "an" to refer to that particular noun. Children, let's look at more examples of nouns that begins with vowels that the article "an" have been used to refer to them. Let's read together. An orange, an elephant, an umbrella, an ink, an airplane, and then the last one is an engine. Find more examples of nouns that begin with vowels and use the appropriate article, which is "an," against them. Let's look at the article "the" and when it is used. When do you think we use the article "the"? Good. We use the article "the" when we are referring or pointing to a particular noun or a specific noun, and it is always assumed that the person that you are speaking with or talking to already has an idea of that particular noun that you are talking about. For example, if I say go to the shop, it means that the person I'm talking to knows the particular shop I'm talking about. And then also when I say go and bring me the book, the person I'm talking to knows the particular book that I am talking about. So whenever you want to use "the," be sure that the person that you are talking to already knows that particular noun that you are talking about or you are referring to. Children, on the card here we have nouns that the article "the" have been used to refer to them, or the article "the" have been used to refer to some specific nouns on the card here. Let's look at them. The window, the mango, the hospital, the chair, the box, the bus, and then the door. Find more examples for yourself in your jotters. To explain further, we have some sentences on the board. Let's read them together and try to locate the articles in them. The aeroplane landed safely. And then the second one is an aeroplane landed safely. Let's look at the first one. Where is our article? Our article is "the." And then the second one, an aeroplane landed safely. Very good. And so in these two sentences, you realize that the first one is referring to a specific or a particular aeroplane that landed safely. But in the second one, there is no specific aeroplane, but rather general. It's referring to a general aeroplane. Any other aeroplane that landed safely can be used here. And then let's look at our second example. Did Amma bring an egg today? The second one. Did Amma bring the egg today? So let's try to find our article in the first example. Where is our article? It's here. An. Very good. Let's look at the second one. The. So in this example too, the first one is talking about a general thing, so we are not specific. But in the second one, we are saying that the egg, which means that we are talking about a particular egg that we all know about. We have come to the close of our lesson for today. I hope you really enjoyed the lesson, just as I did. Before we go, let's have a review of what we did today. Today, we looked at how we can use the articles "an" and then the article "the." And then we said that the article "an" belongs to the indefinite article group or family. And then we said it is used to refer to nouns that begin with vowels. And then under the article there, we said that it is used to refer to specific or particular nouns that the person you are talking to has an idea about. So grab your jotters and find more examples of nouns and then use the appropriate articles to refer to them. So till I come your way again, it's bye bye.